All right, folks, this is the Dewalt 20 volt XR brushless 16 gauge angled finish nailer. All right, it is a model number DCN660. All right, for all the people that have been following me over the years, when it comes to cordless lithium ion nailers, that DeWalt are really right at the top of my list. The main reason being just the weight and the feel of their nailers. Now, the big difference between DeWalt, though, compared to some other nailers, is the way that they operate, right? Now, in bump mode, really no difference, right? But when you're using DeWalt's nailers, I own the finish nailer and actually the framing nailer. I've owned it for probably 5 years, and it's absolutely awesome. You hear me say it's a love and hate relationship. Either people love it or they hate it. But and obviously this finish nailer, I don't have their brad nailer, but there's some ramp up time, or it takes some time for the nailer to ramp up before it shoots that nail. All right. To me, it doesn't make a difference. All right. Some people you hear complain about it, or some people don't like it. Some people it don't bother. I'm one of the people that don't bother. But again, you really only have to worry about that in bump in non-bump mode. So if you use bump mode a lot, it's not something you really have to worry about. But that is one of the differences, and probably one of the negatives that people complain or talk about with the DeWalt nailers. But besides that, guys, these DeWalt nailers are awesome. They're durable, lightweight, have a great reputation, have a great overall feel to them. Again, I'd put them up there with really any of the other brand nailers, cordless nailers out there. But let's take a closer look. We'll go over some of the features, and we'll talk about her some more. All right, you got a nice belt hook here. All right, you see me talk about it over here. Great to have. If you got the DeWalt shorts, you got a little loop. You saw me in the video. This will click right on to your shorts. It's so light, guys. All right, again, it's really hard to recommend, pneumatic finish nailers, brad nailers. These are just so much easier to use, real simple. All right, you got the nice brushless motor logo here in the back. This has been out for around 2 years now. Got all rubber here, a lot of over molds in case you drop it. All right, these things are built fairly well. Obviously, if you drop this from 10 feet onto concrete, you might have an issue. It depends on where it falls. All right, you saw me put the nails in it. Very simple. All right, there's a 20-degree angled finish nailer. All right, if you ever get a jam, tool free. All right, here's your integrated stool lever. All right, you don't need any tools. That's pretty much it, guys. As you can see here, a lot of rubber up top, both sections, in case you do drop this. This is plastic right here. Just a real easy nailer to use and really comfortable. Now, I've done a lot of deals on this. Now, this comes, if you buy the kit, it's going to come with one 2-amp-hour battery. All right, I've done deals, $249 bare tool. I've done it $249 bare tool with a 5 for free. All right, I think right now this is like $399. Obviously, guys, wait for a deal, because I must have done probably 10 deals on this nailer in the past year, where this has been around $249 to $279 with a free 5. All right, I recommend using a 2-amp-hour battery. There's no need to use anything bigger than that with this. This will shoot 800 nails, all right, with a 2-amp-hour battery. All right, so you know, if you're using more than that, just get two 2 amp hour batteries. You're doing 1600 nails. You're going to make it a much more lighter nailer to work with. All right, here's all your information. All right, DCN660. All right, it's a type 1-1. Again, 16 gauge finish nailer, and I'll tell you right up top here. And again, 20 degree, and like I said, 1 1/4 all the way up to 2 1/2. They all seem to be at that same length of nails. The capacity of these, you know, cordless nailers. All right, you know, nothing real nice, sleek design, guys. Again, it's all about, you know, again, if I had 3 or 4 nailers, all right, finish nailers all lined up, I would take this one. And that's how I recommend stuff, guys. If I was to have 2 or 3 different tools, what one would I use? Right? Again, nothing against, you know, these Makita or Milwaukee nailers. Again, I really like Milwaukee's 15 gauge finish nailer. Now, they had some issues with their brad nailer. Their new one is awesome. I would actually, you know, you heard me talk about the framing nailer and the finish nailer here. I would find it pretty hard to believe if I would like the Dewalt brad nailer better than that Milwaukee. All right, but I've never used it, so I can't say, but I love that Milwaukee brad nailer. They did it. It's night and day over the Gen 1 version. All right, again, there's no tools here. Some of them have a little tool, some of the older ones, you know, to clear jam and stuff like that. You don't need anything with this finish nailer, guys. All right, we'll shoot a couple more nails over here. We'll go over bump mode and again single mode. You also do have a light down here. All right, and I believe that's on a 10-second delay. All right, you're not really gonna illuminate the area too well down here, but it will add, if it is, you know, darker or you need a little bit of illumination, this definitely does help. And it looks like it's actually more than probably around 15-second delay. All right, let's see what else it can do. All right, this is your depth control knob here. All right, out of the box. All right, right here. Perfect. All right, now as you can see, I can either raise it or lower it. All right, all right, got one all the way down there. All right, so it depends on what type of wood you're trying to sink your nail into, you know, what you're working on, but you have total control, not unlike a lot of these nailers. They all have the depth control feature. All right, let's bring that up a little bit. All right, so now I'll show you bump mode real quick, and I'm going to do it right here, okay? All right, I kind of messed this one up myself here. I kind of pulled up too quick, but obviously, you know, you're always going to have a hammer with you. You just slam that right down. But you see how I rose the depth was too deep. But out of the box, guys, if you get this, you really don't have to play with it too much. Obviously, sink a nail, see if you like it there or you don't like it there. But you know, out of the box, it's pretty much ready to go. But as you can see, I raised it up for you, so it wouldn't go down as deep. But all in all, guys, you know, like I said, you got a lot of features, not unlike a lot of these other nailers. Now, I have the old Ryobi nailer, all right, very underrated nailer. For, I think I spent $129 on it, bare tool, all right. But
this is definitely worth the money for the person that is in the DeWalt platform. Most people who are in the DeWalt platform obviously have this nailer, and it's got great reviews. I know a couple of people that have it. They absolutely love it. Again, you know, DeWalt really started this whole thing with these cordless nailers. They have the most that you can get. You know, Milwaukee's now coming out. The only thing they don't have is a pin nailer. I would love, I mean, they have a roofing nailer, you know, brad, finish, framing. And that framing nailer's been out for like 5-6 years, guys. All right, Milwaukee's just coming out with theirs now. So they are the leader in cordless nailers, no doubt. But we do need to see a pin nailer, and hopefully we will be seeing one very soon. I have a feeling. All right, so hold out a little bit longer, you DeWalt people, for that pin nailer. But again, I think they did a great job. One of the most comfortable nailers to use. The only nailer that's probably lighter than this is the Ryobi, but again, you know, you can definitely tell the difference in the build quality and also with the performance of it. The Ryobi's not bad, don't get me wrong, but this is definitely a little bit better. All right, so any comments or questions, let me know. We'll catch you on the flip.